right, guys, let's get your weekly reading. This will be for January 28th week. However, time is fluid, so it doesn't matter when you come across this video. I'm sure there's something in here for you. All right, let's connect with our spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and loved ones. We ask that you send us messages of clarity, guidance, love, anything that we need to know for the collective this week. What do we got going on? What's the overall energy for this week, Spirit? The overall energy for this week. I don't know about you guys, but last week was heavy. Today I'm finally feeling like I'm purged and feeling clear. Yesterday was a lot of heaviness in the head. What is the overall energy, Spirit? Doesn't want to come out. There it is. All right, let your creativity shine. This has been actually the message of the month. And I have a class coming up this Wednesday at the Chakra Healing Room, and we're going to be doing this card. So, let your creativity shine. This is about spending some time for yourself. A lot of times we feel that we're being selfish, that we should be doing other things a lot more important than playing around, as we might feel like it is. But the truth is whenever we're actually having fun and doing things that make us feel good and let us feel playful, we're releasing resistance towards what we're trying to manifest. We are not blocking anything with our mind because we're over here painting or drawing or crafting, making music, dancing, whatever it is that allows you to have fun and be creative. So that's what we need to do this week. And like I said, when we do that, we start to manifest what we really want, because we release resistance. What else, Spirit? Oh, we got two cards going on. All right. We have, this one's been coming up a lot too this week. Release the deceased. So this can be literal. If you have a loved one still that you are grieving or holding on to really tightly, or maybe there's some forgiveness that needs to happen, forgiveness for them, forgiveness for yourself, whatever it may be, Spirit wants us to release that energy because it doesn't serve us. It just builds up in our body and it creates energy blocks, and it's just not good for us. And releasing the deceased doesn't mean that we're forgetting them or we're letting them go forever. It's actually quite the opposite. When we release those parts that are holding on so tightly that are actually causing us pain and hurt, and anger and grief, it's holding them back from being able to actually communicate with us in a loving, clear connection. So when we release those ties and we send them love versus pain or lower energy feelings, when we release that, then they can come into us and they can give us signs and synchronicities. They can send love back. So that's what this is. This can also, though, this can mean ego, right? So this can be releasing something that's no longer serving you, something that maybe you've been working on for a while now, and it's dead, it's done, it's over with, and it's time to release it and let it go, and no more going back to that. The other card we received is perfection is exhausting. So this is about trying to be that perfect person all the time, the perfect mom, the perfect dad, perfect son, the perfect daughter, perfect employee, partner in your marriage or your relationships. We just hold ourselves to such a high expectation, and we're not perfect. We're on a journey. This is our life. And so it's okay to make mistakes. It's what we learn from. It's how we grow. So recognize that, you know, everything that's happened to you to get you to where you are today was meant to be. You know, it happened, but it's time to let those things go and look at, like, how have you learned? How have you grown from this? And just show up the best that you can for yourself, and just show up as your authentic self. But release the fact that, you know, sometimes we might look silly. Sometimes we're just not perfect, and that's okay. All right. Let's get one more card for this week. What do we need to be mindful of this week, Spirit? What do we need to be mindful of? There's a lot of self-love happening here right now. Oh my gosh. Fear no more. This just came up in our daily reading. Today, I think this was today. So, fear no more. Fear is just an illusion. Fear is just our mind doing what it's supposed to do, at least it thinks it's supposed to do. We've evolved, but you know, it thinks that it has to protect us from everything. And if it's, you know, something that we don't know, or it's the unknown, or we're just scared, like, it's just an illusion. And so when you can be aware of it, you can just kind of thank your mind, like, okay, you know, thank you for showing me that, you know, this is kind of a scary thought or a scary feeling. You know, maybe it's like trying to find a new job, but you're afraid to leave the current job you're in. Maybe it pays too well, and so you're living in fear of, like, I can't move to a different job because of the money, but yet you're not happy, right? And so it's just releasing fears like that. Like, you have to trust and know that you're going to be safe and that you're going to be okay, because it's just your mind creating this illusion that, like, oh my gosh, don't leave the job. What if, you know, and apply that to anything that's going on in your life right now. But whatever it is that is causing you fear, recognize that it's not real, and then overcome that. Trust, push forward, push past it. All right, guys, hope that helps you this week, and I will see you next week. I also offer these readings for private readings. If you're wanting something a little more personal, just reach out and let me know. All right.